we're not made in a factory, so don't end up there. In this video I will show you how to see the matrix and how to detach from it and how to see people from it and how to interact with them. It's a really important point to recognize we are addicted to one dimension, our physical dimension, and for somehow we think it's the only dimension we are in, and we don't recognize we are making something every single day. Every one of us makes the same thing and still think we have one dimension. You are get in different dimension every single day without recognize that, and you don't even value it or see it. And I will show you what are you doing and I'm doing every single day. It's the same thing, but we don't recognize it. It's our sleeping. Every single day we are getting at least from 6 to 8 or maybe more hours in our day. 24 hour. From 24 hour we are getting at least from 6 to 8 hour in our day in other dimension, in other world. And in this world, actually in your dream world, you can interact with things, you can eat things, you can drink things, and you can't even tell you are in different dimension. You can't even tell you are not what you can call the real. And for somehow, even after all these hours every single day, when we think we are in one world, our physical world. And I believe because we are not just addicted to our physical world, but we didn't learn about the other worlds. That's how we can be controlled by a lot of things, and one of them is the matrix. And that's how you recognize there's a lot of different things you didn't even recognize it there, but it doesn't mean you can't see it. It's not there. It's like you are listening to me now, and I believe I know you're there and you know I'm here, but even by knowing this fact, we didn't interact with each other like in our physical world. And that's how you can have a lot of powerful different views about our world, even the physical world, once you recognize these facts. If I can interact with you without seeing you, without hearing you, without knowing you're there, and still I know you're there, and you still know I'm here, you have to recognize there's other dimensions you don't even see or hear, but still it's there. And I believe it just give you a lot of reflection for it, and once you're starting to see this reflection, you will know it there. It's like a side effect for things, like the light in the morning. It's side effect for the sun. And everything have side effect, and I believe once you're starting to see the side effect, you will recognize there is some other fact. And I believe the matrix is the same thing. Once you started to see the side effect for it, you will recognize there's a lot of different levels for it. I believe everything, and especially our physical world, is just a side effect for the other dimensions we don't see. And one of them is our subconscious mind in the other world, like your dreams, that actually impact your physical world. So everything your subconscious mind actually will manifest itself in your behavior, action, and thoughts. The same with the matrix. I believe first thing in the matrix make you recognize the matrix is there is the distraction. It's really important to know why the matrix is there. The matrix is a system made to control people. It's not made to control animals, it's not made to control robots, it's made to control people. That's mean it know you have your mind parts made from subconscious and subconscious, and it's made from conscious and subconscious and awareness, and it just want to play with these three things to make you see some specific view about the world. And from this point you will know the distraction. The distraction is something have no direction for the energy to end up to make some specific job. It can be just scrolling in your phone. It can be have just distraction about yourself and your value to have some specific job in the matrix. That's how you can recognize the matrix. The matrix first really reflection thing make you recognize the matrix if there is the distractions. Second important point, the default and fake mode. You have to recognize our world made from this other dimension in you that manifests itself in your physical dimension. So every behavior, every thought you have, actually it filters itself a lot of times to end up in your physical world as your behavior or action or personality. That's mean your personality made from a lot of filters before it came to this acting. So you actually in your mind have different character, have different thoughts from your physical world. So actually your behavior, your interaction in your physical world is just a simple stage from your real stage, and it's your mind, your subconscious mind, your thoughts, all the things is that created in your mind and repeat itself over and over until it started to manifest itself in your physical world. That mean you are a simplify for your thoughts, for your ideas. The same thing with the matrix. It's a simplify for a lot of filters that simplify itself to making you in it in really simple things like a number. You have number of your IQ, you have number of your credit card, you have number as your name. That's a simplify of the matrix in the physical world, and it doesn't mean, and it still doesn't mean that's the only view of the matrix. Like you are different in your physical world from your mental world. The same with the matrix. If you started to think about it like a human, you will start to recognize the manifest for the physical appearance for the matrix is really simple from the mental appearance for the matrix. And to know this point, why the default and the fake is the most second important point in the matrix, you have to recognize why the matrix is there. It's made to control. It's made to simplify things in pages and numbers. Try to think you have some farm, and in this farm you have a lot of plants, and you have some garden, and this garden you have some specific plants, a lot of plants. You can't even have the result you want from this plant if you didn't package it and mix it in system pages of every plant name, every plant result, what you want from this plant, and how to get the thing in simple way. So this system actually is your matrix for this garden. Same with the matrix. You are like this plant, and to get something from you, it wants you as number, it wants you as something in default mode to use you. So try to think, of course you're not the plant, but try to think how it use you as human to make you as this number in the system, and it's make you in default mode or make you in the fake world. You have to recognize every one of us have default mode. That's mean your behavior in the society and your environment. That's the default mode. What you can say, what you can hear, what you can interact, how you can interact. That's a default mode. But in the matrix, want you in the default mode even in your mind. What I mean by that, the second point is a side effect for the first point, the distraction. How to make a human in default mode when he is a creator. You are a creator, you can make anything whenever, wherever you want in 1 second. That's how powerful you are. But how to make you in default mode is the main point. It's really actually clear in this century when I'm telling you about the default mode, because you already see it in social media, you can already see it in the real world now, and how much people can act in default mode or fake world and make you think that's the only world. That's the main point, to realize your world as one view, while it's a different variation and different levels. And once you recognize that, you actually will recognize what is fake and what is default. With just scrolling in social media or any algorithm, you will recognize what is meaning of default mode. It's mean acting, it's mean not real. That's why in a lot of time actually people like the real in these days, because they already know how much a lot of things around us is fake, and that's why people actually like that, the real valuable things that they can interact with. Like this video, you want to interact with some feeling, some thought in your mind, something you resonate with, and that's the main point. So the fake world will be really clear in front of you these days once you starting to see it in social media about this smiles that make you think in the default mode. And the default mode in you in the matrix will be this answer for the question you ask when you started to see the smile, and it will be this one is happy. Really default thinking, in a really default level of thinking, make you think about your world in a really default mood. It doesn't mean if someone is smiling, he's happy. It doesn't mean he's not happy in the same time, but it means it have different things from just a smile to be happy. And everyone have a lot of different things in the same day that he took this smile photo that make you think about this answer as the only answer. Before I continue, don't forget, if you like this video, to hit the subscribe button and give it a like and share it. You can be a big help for someone else without recognize it. Third and last point, the control. Like I said, if you get in the two process, the first and second process, you will have the physically appearance for the matrix, the control. The control is a side effect for your awareness. If you are addicted to this matrix and you interact with it every single day and you believe in it, you will have this low conscious, low awareness. That's mean you will think about your world as the matrix view, the really simple level, default level of the world that make you think you have to be the thing. That means you have to get the job, or you have to act in this way, or your world is this way, and you have to have things to be things, not the other side. You have to be things to have things, and make you addicted to the matrix. You need to, the hard work made a lot of difficult things to just get a little amount of money, to have things you don't even want, to impress people you don't even like. That's the main point of the matrix, the fake world. And in this point is the control. It makes you think you need it, and there is no other place but the matrix environment. And that's the fake world point, or that's the control point. And that is the real answer why a lot of things, especially fake things, is free in the matrix, because it's made to make you in low conscious, low awareness, to think you have to be controlled by something to have the things, or you don't even to have to think. You just have to have the job, get this money, continue repeating the system. That's how the matrix make you see the free things as free, and it's not free. It's actually make you the product. That's how valuable your conscious are. That can change from you just scrolling in your phone to you working in the matrix. And that gets us to the end point, how to get out from the matrix. First point, you have to recognize the other levels and dimension of thinking and thoughts and worlds. And I'm not telling you like a physical world, like you will see aliens. That is not what is meaning of different worlds. It means the worlds in your mind. How to see different views of things that make you recognize you're not consumers, you are creator. And how you starting to align with this creator person in you that you abandoned for a long time for this fake entertainment things. And once you starting to see the real value of things, you will recognize actually you was paying a lot of valuable things for the matrix without recognizing you'll not even get the same valuable from it, the same value from it. And that's when you're starting to change your mindset from consumer to creator. So see this point really clear, cause consumer mindset think you have to buy what is there. It's really important point, cause if you starting to think this market have all the food of the world, you are in consumer mindset. But creator mindset can make a lot of different things. One of them, he can change actually the market to other market and get the different things. And the other really important mindset of the creator, he can create his own products. And once you starting to create your own product, now you are out of the matrix and you will start to interact with people out of the matrix. People are creator like you. It doesn't value the fake values in the matrix, like you have to have all the things to be something, and you will see the real people that doesn't need to fake their being to be alive. It's really good important point, because in a lot of time this fake values in the matrix that make you think you have to get some specific jobs, some specific values in the matrix to be alive, actually it's fake. That's the main point of fake and real. Thank you for joining me until this point, and I hope now you can see the matrix and know why things is there. And once you starting actually to see the thing is there, you have to detach yourself from it, cause it will eat you alive if you stay there. So be safe, aware and conscious, and see you in another video.